Hey everybody, welcome back. Dave, ABQ SCNC. We are in part 2 of our Madden 19 New York Giants rebuild. Looking at our roster here, it's time to do something with Eli as he is 37, making like 13 to 17 million a year, and he's only a 76. So we gotta do something with him. I know he's a captain, I know he's been around forever, but it's time to move on from Eli Manning. Go on down to trade away and see what we can do here. We got Eli, we'll try the Jags. Try to get a first rounder and a second rounder just to test the waters. It's about halfway, so if we drop the second rounder, we'll see what we'd do with the first round pick. Even better, so let's see what doing a first round pick for next year would do. So 2020 first round pick, will that be enough? Almost. Very, very close, so we're definitely getting a trade done with the Jaguars. Just got to add a little bit from our own, which is like a 7th rounder, hopefully. And that's all we'll need to do. And boom, Eli is now a Jacksonville Jaguar, and we get a first round pick for next year. So thanks for all your effort, Eli, but it's time to move on. So we got Ingram, Ellison, and Will Tye, so there's no need to have Julius Thomas. So we're going to try to trade him to the Cowboys. We almost got it done with the first round pick. So we're going to add one of our own here to try to sweeten the deal. Let's try a 6th rounder for next year. And almost. So we'll do one of our 7s for this year. Maybe that'll... no, not quite. So we had 2 7th round picks. We're going to try the second one, and that did it. So Julius Thomas and a 7th round pick, and we get the 24th pick from the Cowboys for the upcoming NFL draft. All right. So we got rid of Eli. We got rid of Thomas. Let's see what we can get for Eric Decker, as we have Odell and the 2 Shepherds. So Eric Decker, we really don't need him. I'm going to try the Cleveland Browns. Oh, what'd they give us? I want Tyrod. But would they give us Baker? They said they need a wide receiver. Let's see. No. Pipe dreams, baby. Pipe dreams. Let's see if we can do it with. Let's see if we can do it with Tyrod. Tyrod for Decker, baby. So we get a 77 quarterback. He's not our future. We just need somebody to get us by, because Lauletta was not going to do it. All his drunk driving. So we're going to try to move Ogletree this time. He's like our 3rd linebacker, so we really don't need him, and he's way overpaid. Look, his cap hits $4.97 million. So we're going to try to move him to the Browns. Just looking to get maybe a 2nd round pick for him. Almost there. Looks like we're going to get that 2nd round pick for next year's draft here. Boom. Ogletree is now a Brown, and we get the 2nd round pick, Cleveland's 2nd round pick for next year's draft. Just trying to stockpile stuff so that we can use them to trade for other picks and get rid of players that aren't really starters or going to help our team. as Ogletree was like our third best linebacker, so no need to keep him around, especially with him making like $5 million a year. So this is what we look like now. We got Tyrod, Barkley still in his rookie contract, Stewart's around for a couple years, Penny's just our fullback. We got Odell, the two Shepherds, and a bunch of 73. So everybody after the first Shepherd and Odell are pretty much the same. So whoever plays the best this year is who we're going to keep around. As everybody is on their last year of their contract deal. So we got Ingram. We'll probably move Ty up since he's 26 and Ellison is 29. Not too happy about keeping Ellison since he makes $3 million a year, but and our offensive line is still horrible, but it's getting there. We picked up Incognito. And keep him for a year till we can find some draft picks. Even in the draft, we just need 70 guys. We don't need anybody too fancy. All these guys are low to mid 70s, so we just need somebody to be a little better than that for now till we can get some better picks or better trades. Look, the right tackle is just horrible right now. All these guys are average on the defensive line for the ends, so we're going to end up keeping Ayers and Averill as they will start for us this year with Hill being the backup. He's on his rookie contract for 4 years. We got Tomlinson, Washington, and Jenkins. Linebacking core is pretty mediocre except for Olivier Vernon. So we'll need to upgrade that in the draft. Speaking of which, let's just get rid of Kareem Martin. Everybody's basically the same on this, so there's no point in keeping him around. Find a team that wants him. The Bengals are green for him, so we will see what we can get for him. Try to get some more picks here. Let's see if they want to give up a first rounder for next year. Boom, done. Next year's first round pick of the Bengals is now ours. Thank you very much, Cincinnati. All right, so we're going to try to move Goodson, middle linebacker, sent to the Patriots for their first round draft pick. That was simple and easy. All right, moving on. So we're going to look in free agency for a few of the guys that we possibly could keep going with here. And we got Derek Johnson at 35. I always like Derek Johnson, so we'll just go with him. There's another choice there, but we can go with Derek Johnson for 1 year. All right, so he's a 57th ranked middle linebacker, but it doesn't matter. We're just getting him for 1 year to cover that gap in the middle linebacker spot that we created when we traded Goodson. Looking for better players down the line than just 72 or 73, but for this year it'll work. All right, so there's Johnson. Right linebacker is Olivier Vernon. He's getting paid a ton, but at an 83, I'll take it for now. We got Cromartie, Jenkins, and Newman at corner. Free safety is a 73, so we'll look to improve on that. As Collins is an 85 and only 24, so we're definitely going to keep him. All right. So through free agency and trades, we pretty much made our roster just a little bit better. Let's see what picks we have. We have 3 first-round picks, including our own and the one from Dallas and New England that we picked up. Pretty much normal the rest of the way through, as we have 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and a 7th pick. Next year's draft, we have 3 picks as well, our own plus Jacksonville's and Cincinnati's first-round pick. Pick number 7 and 13, depending on how they show up. We now have 2 second-round draft picks for next year's draft, our own and Cleveland's. So we stockpiled a few picks from those trades. We can pick up some players or use them for trades to try to get some better players, which is, we're going to look at the trading block right now and see who's on it. If there's anybody good. So Jacoby Brissett is a 75 and a quick instead of a normal, so I would have gotten him. We would have gotten either one of these 2 guys, Tevin Coleman or TJ Yeldon also, but we got Saquon. I'm fine at running back. Saquon gets hurt. Stewart's there at a 79. Odell. These guys are just normal anyway. We could probably use a 3rd receiver. Like Macklin's unsigned. I don't have to trade for anything for him. Could probably use a 1-year 3rd receiver, but let's see what he's at here. Oh, he's got a groin tear. He's out for 11 weeks. Forget that. We're not going to... I was only going to use him for 1 year anyway, so there's no point in only having him for like 8 games. All right, tight end Tyler Higbee's a normal, but we got Ingram, and I like Will Tye, so just going to leave that alone. These guys are okay, but they're all normals. I'm not looking for that. Offensive line is hard to find good players that are up for, unless they're like 39. So nobody really good offensive line wise here. We're just going to stick with what we got. Defensive line, a couple normals here. Just going to stick with the guys I have. This guy's a 76 and only 25, but he's a normal, so we'll just leave him alone. We'll try to find somebody better in the draft. Defensive tackle. Ooh, Onyemata is a quick, an 81, and he's 25. So let's see what we can get for Onyemata here. Try the pick route. See if they're okay with a 2nd round pick. We're halfway there. Add a 3rd on from this year and see where it puts us at. Ooh, we got way closer. 1 more pick should do it here. Try we'll bait the waters here. Don't want to put too much on it. Might take something a little higher here than a 5th for next year. Just gonna work our way up and see where we can get it at. Don't want to give them too much. We're already giving them 3 picks. Oh, we almost made it. Almost made it with that 4th. So we're gonna get rid of that 3rd rounder. Looks like we're going to have to use our other 2nd round pick from next year. So we're doing all picks for next year. 2 seconds and a 4th. We have Onyemata from the Saints. He's an 81. He's a quick. So he's going to gain experience a little faster than most of the normal guys. And he's only like 25, I think. So I'm happy with that. See, like Chris Long's an 84, but he's a normal and he's 33, so. All right, linebackers. Nothing too fancy here. Shane Ray, everybody loves him, but like, why, man? Why? All right, cornerback. So we got Brandon Carr and Trevor Williams is 24 and a quick. So Cromartie's around, but we're not keeping him forever. So by the time Trevor Williams gets up, should be in good shape here. Let's see what we can do. We got Wheeler and a first rounder from the Patriots. Ooh, we were close. We were close. Wheeler's horrible, so they want a right tackle. They can have him. We'll start small and work our way there, see what we can do. All right, 7th rounder wasn't working, so we'll try a 6th from this year, along with the Patriots pick. So it's not even our own pick right now. See what a round 5 does for next year. Now we're just going to do something a little better here. See what a round 3 does. Ooh, close, baby, close. A round 2 and a round 1 for this year. Will they accept it? Oh, so close. So close, very close. So we're going to get rid of the Patriots pick, and we'll make it a little higher pick, probably ours, so that it'll put it a little better here. Let's see, and trade accepted. So we gave up a horrible right tackle and our first round pick, and one of the second round picks from this year. But we got a quick, young cornerback. So, on to the safeties. We got Brian Body Calhoun at a quick, 25. We also have Andre Hall, 26, a year older, but he's up there at an 86. So we can bounce Landon and him back and forth between free and strong, I think. Yeah, Brian's just a 78, so I think I'm definitely going to go with Hall. This will upgrade our safeties tremendously. So we're going to put Jenkins on there. He's our 4th defensive tackle. Oh, we got pretty close even just putting Jenkins there. So we had a couple picks on there. We should be right there. Like the other two were already 82, 83 and 81, so, and they need a defensive tackle. You can see it in their 3rd spot there. Will a 7th rounder do it? It did. What? A 7th rounder and Jenkins, and now we have Hall from the Texans, baby. That was a steal of a trade right there. That was a steal. All right, so we're going to take a look at our roster here. We got Tyrod, Saquon. Tyrod's got 1 year left on his contract, but Saquon's in his rookie deal. We got Stewart as a backup for a couple years till we can find a better backup for Saquon. We got Odell, the 2 Shepherds. Everybody's a 73 after Sterling. So and everybody's just on their last year there. So if somebody plays great, we'll keep them. If not, we're going to revamp the whole wide receiver core. Doesn't really matter since they're all 73s anyway. Will Ty, I'll probably switch him with Ellison, make him the 2nd one since he's 26. Our offensive line will need rebuilding next year, as everybody is really just like a 70, mid-70s to low 70s. We have Incognito. We can plug him in at the right tackle spot and have Brown be like a backup for everybody. Yeah, we are hurting at right tackle. Defensive line, these guys are all okay. We'll need to upgrade that position as well, as Averill and Ayers are getting up there in age, so they'll start declining a little bit. We got them for 1 year. We'll see what happens after that. Defensive tackle, I like where we're at here. We got an 83 and an 81, both in their mid to early 20s. We picked up Washington free agency. He'll work as a replacement. Those guys get tired. Middle linebacker and linebackers are all mid to low 70s, so that's another spot we'll need to pay attention to. Shining light here is Olivier Vernon. I don't like, he's getting paid a ton, but you need your guy, right? All right, so Cromartie's our top wide receiver. Then we got Janoris and then Williams. We don't really need Newman anymore, especially at $2.47 million. As we have our top 3 guys there, and everybody else is pretty much just right there. So let's just get rid of him. Trevor Williams should get better as we go. He's only 24. Our other guys are in their 30s or approaching their 30s. And we are set at safeties, as these guys will provide backup services to Landon and Hall. We are set for a few years with these guys. Just got to pay Landon after this year, and they can rotate between strong and free safety. So in a few areas we are awesome at. Should be just fine. We do have some improvements to make, like in the offensive line and the linebacker core, but we can work on that in next season's draft, as well as finding a replacement for Tyrod. But I'm happier with Tyrod than I am with Eli Manning. So our picks, we got still the 2 first-round picks for next year, a 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. We still have 3 first-round picks next year, our own plus Jacksonville's and Cincinnati's. And then a 3rd and a 5th next year. We did have to get rid of some picks, like a 2nd-round pick. We got rid of all our seconds to make some of those trades, plus we got rid of our own first-round pick next year. But we still have 2 picks this coming up draft, so I'm happy with 2 first-rounders this year and 3 first-rounders next year. You never know, someone else might come up before the trade deadline at week 8. So I'm glad that we stockpiled these picks. And with Saquon, we're just going to pick the vertical zone run. And we're sticking with the 4-6 defense. So I think we're set. So let me know what you think of the trades we did, the roster moves we made, free agents we picked up. But thank you for watching the video, and